Hi there, good morning. It's Bernadette Wagner with Prime Time for Women. We're here with our weekly Mindful Monday report. Kristin Higy is here today to talk about not just navigating the holidays, but really how to thrive throughout the holidays. I hope you'll join me, ask some questions, comment below. Remember, if you share a comment or share our video, post like our video, we'll pick a prize for one of our viewers, one of our commenters. So thanks for joining us this morning, and I'm going to turn it over to Kristin. So what do you have for us today?
Yes, so my name is Kristin Higy, and I am a sexuality and confidence coach in training. I help women, coach women who want to break through religious and cultural conditioning around their sexuality. They desire to unleash their sexual energy, feel sexy and confident in their bodies, and finally lust after their partners. So my coaching methodology, if you don't mind me sharing,
Go ahead.
Is a transformational process to heal and awaken sexuality through the use of holistic tools. So I take the combination of the most effective teachings of modern neurobiology, holistic healing, and modern coaching.
Okay.
And combine it with the powerful and ancient teachings of Tantra, Taoism, and sacred sexuality.
So you're really kind of bringing both science and psychology, also Eastern and Western traditions all together, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Where old meets new and bringing it all together.
Great. So, and today you are going to use some of those skill sets and some of that information on particular helping folks navigate the holidays.
Yes. So
not just navigate,
navigate, to thrive at parties and dinners this holiday season. So we'll use the art of celebration to start interesting conversation, and I'll give you an easy listening technique to help you connect to others so that you feel sexy and confident wherever you go this holiday season. So the first thing I want to talk about is the art of celebrations. So this is the holiday season. We're celebrating. This is what it's all about. And when we ask people, and this is what it is, when you have someone in front of you, ask them, "Hey, Bernadette, what are you celebrating this year?"
Me, for me this year, she's putting me on the spot here, but for me, one of the things I'm really celebrating is how my children, we have 5 children, and how they've grown and become these incredible adults who we love to spend time with, and how we love watching them with their children. It is such a joy. It is the gift of the season to see my adult children in those roles. And also, I think one of the things that I really am excited about as a woman in her prime and looking back at my adult children is seeing how they seek each other out and look to build those connections. So that's really special for my husband and I.
So you're celebrating, like, watching your children grow as adults and how they're creating their own family.
And it is also fun to see how the traditions, the Christmas traditions we did, how they have taken those traditions and continued some of them and brought in some from their spouses and partners and used them to create new traditions for their families, and it enriches our lives too. So it's quite lovely. And at the same time, we are creating some of our own traditions, new traditions, because we have adult children. You relate differently with them than you do when they're little. We don't really tell them what to do too much anymore.
So I found out quite a few things about Bernadette. Bernadette's with some of the most important things for her this year are her family. They are creating traditions. It is watching her children grow and become adults, and seeing how your young grandchildren are developing and how her kids are creating this beautiful culture.
Right, and back to your point is my children are thriving, so that helps me to really celebrate that thriving part of the holidays.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what I want to bring to this point is celebrations are appreciations and gratitudes on a higher frequency level is what I find it as, because when we're celebrating, we are bringing the energies of love, joy, happiness, smiles, like all of that energy is being attracted to us when we ask someone what they are celebrating. And who doesn't want to be around someone who's talking about and has that type of energy and expressing that? So not only are you creating a beautiful conversational starter, but then you get to find out what's important to the person in front of you and then to dive even deeper.
I was going to ask you too, is it one of those things when you do ask that question of somebody, what are you celebrating? Does that help you reflect better and tune into what is really important in your life? I mean, is it that reciprocity?
I really truly believe that. Yes, when you hear what someone else is celebrating, you reflect back, is that important to me? Am I celebrating that? And it also then inspires us to think about, oh, can I celebrate that? Do I want to celebrate that? And be like, it's probably yes. We probably are like, that is so true. I love creating traditions, new traditions with my family now. Yeah.
That's neat. That's neat.
Okay, so then the other way to thrive during this holiday season is this easy listening technique. I took a nonviolent communication courses quite a few times, and it's a way to create empathy and to help you connect with others. And it is repeating back what you heard the other person say. So when we go in usually when we are talking to someone, because we're not trained how to listen and to talk in school, we may see the other person's eyes darting in a different way when we're talking, or when we finish a point of our speech, the other person then is waiting to talk, so they start bringing in their own conversation and their own point of view, and we kind of walk away, or we feel like, oh, were they even listening to us? Did we even feel heard? And so when we go in with the intention of, I'm going to repeat back what I just heard this person say, I have to focus so much on every single word that's coming out of their mouth. And then when I repeat it out to them, it makes them feel understood, feel seen, and it gives them a way to confirm what it was that they were saying.
So it seems, this idea of when you're really interested in listening to somebody, you're focused on what they're saying as opposed to what you want to say next.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
And that's sort of a gift of being present.
Right.
Right, yeah.
So,
I can see where that would make a huge difference.
The gift of being fully present, you're being curious, you're showing your curiosity towards them. And don't we love when someone's curious about our own life? It makes us feel important, it makes us feel seen. And that creates that connection. And we'll walk away with deeper, fuller conversations.
Yeah, and this seems to me that it would, and those of you who have been to the shows for Prime Time for Women know that we always say a big part of the show is this idea that women are healthier, happy, and stronger when they feel they've been seen and heard. And the research actually shows that people who feel that they have been seen and heard have decreased risk for diabetes, depression, dementia, and certain kinds of cancers. So it's sort of like you are encouraging people to be a gift to each other that not only feels good in their mind, but also can have healing potential in their bodies.
Yeah, there's so much with being able to fully listen to someone, and that you walk away feeling like that sexy strut and confident that you can hold a conversation, that you can make someone else feel so important in their life, and you can also support them in their health as well.
Right. Yeah. And in doing that, it's also good for you, right? It gives you that confidence that you've mastered an ability to make somebody else's life better.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, so there are two ways for you to thrive during the holiday seasons. One is to ask someone, what are you celebrating? And two, to go in with the intention that you're going to repeat back what you heard the person say, and then repeat it back to them. Tell them, what I heard you say is, and then repeat it back.
Right.
And boom. there you go.
So if you have any questions, please make sure you reach out to Kristin. Kristin, could you share your contact information with our viewers in case they have any questions? I know you do a great job of getting back to people.
Yes.
So if you have a question for Kristin, or if you have a question for Prime Time for Women, please let us know. And Kristin, what are you offering today? It's for the one person who is our lucky winner.
Yes, I am offering one 60-minute coaching session for you to help you thrive and in your sexuality, in your confidence.
So make sure you drop us a line, comment, share our Facebook, share this video, and your name will be entered into a drawing. We'll pull the name on Friday, and then Kristin will be in touch with you. Thanks so much for joining us. Kristin and I both hope that you have really happy holidays, but not just happy. We hope that you thrive throughout the holidays.
Thrive.
Thrive. Take care. Bye.